Distinguished colleagues, greetings.
Greetings. My name is Professor Rajiv Ribai. I am the chair of the ISPRM Special Interest Group for Spasticity.
And I am Marta Imamura, Professor Marta Imamura, chair of the ISPRM Pain Special Interest Group. The both of us, the ISPRM Spasticity and Pain Special Interest Groups, have the honor to cordially invite all of you for our inaugural joint webinar entitled Beyond the Tone, an integrated collaborative framework for spasticity-related pain. Advances in current knowledge of shared mechanisms of these both conditions will provide insights for novel assessment and management interventions. Can you say more, Rajiv?
Absolutely, Marta. I think it's also really an amazing opportunity for both of our special interest groups. We're going to be working together as one big family. And it started many years ago when we had the thought, why not combine forces on a lecture? And I'm so happy that next week we'll be doing that. You have been championing with a special interest group the concept of early identification and treatment of pain. And what we felt is that why not look at a neurological condition that can also trigger pain and can be associated with pain? So we thought, why not the best marriage between our SIG, the special interest group for spasticity, and your SIG? So I think there are three things. One, from the educational platform from the new ISPRM Educational Academy, why not do this lecture as an inaugural lecture, a webinar between both of our special interest groups? We'll be focusing on the concept of pain and a central and a peripheral mechanism from the MSK world, but why not link up and see whether we can put some of these common thoughts, pathophysiology, does it exist in spasticity? So I'm going to tell you that there is, and there is research, there is also movement that pain is sometimes forgotten with regards to early identification and spasticity. And we're going to be having a very nice lecture. Of course, you're going to start with the concept of pain, the myth that they're separate, the neuropathic and the nociceptive. There is a connection, as we know. There's a central and peripheral mechanism. So you're going to start with that lecture. And then we're going to move to Professor Jörg Wissel and Professor Roberto Casale, talking about pathophysiology and early identification of pain and spasticity and management strategies. And then Professor Stefano Carda and myself will be co-chairing, and we'll be asking you some easy and difficult questions to stimulate our colleagues. And the main thing is open to everybody, Marta, not just to our SIG members, but I want our SIG members to get closer together, to stimulate this discussion, and to really push the boundaries so that we can really question how to identify pain in spasticity. So I look forward to the lecture.
I look very much forward to the lecture as well, because I think hopefully it will be a model that with collaboration, with this collaborative framework, we can provide novel ways to intervene with health conditions that are currently challenging. And it's so interesting that when you integrate and collaborate together, we see so much of the mechanisms involved in both conditions that are shared and could guide us in a very secure, with a solid foundation on the existing science. So we're very much looking forward. And I would like to remember, Ribai, that this first started with Professor Gerard Francisco back in the Congress in Orlando, 2020. He invited all the chairs of the different ISPRM SIGs to sit together and present what they're doing. And in Morocco, our two SIGs for the first time really sit together. And then this product, this joint webinar, is hopefully a new model that the collaboration is key and that we can really provide to the 2.6 billion people worldwide in need of rehabilitation quality services in time, as well as soon as they need, before hopefully 2030. So we look very much forward to meeting all of you next Tuesday, April 28th. We have two different time zones. For those in Professor or Rajiv's area, it's going to be from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Pacific time zone. And for those in Europe, from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Lisbon time. Looking very much forward to meeting you and start a very fresh, great discussion.
Absolutely. And we look all forward to all of you coming to ask questions and really, as a big family in the ISPRM spirit, to work together. And this is one of the first opportunities we've had. And I thank ISPRM for this to have both of our SIGs together in this webinar. So I look forward to seeing you, Marta, next week.
Me too. Rajiv, thank you so much. It will be a great start. Thank you.
See you next week. Bye bye.
You. Bye.